New Orleans, the Big East. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's MP. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward. Williamson, the pass to Murray. Jordan kicks to Williamson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, there's nothing you can do when Zion is at the rim like that. Impossible to move him.
And here's MP for three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Williamson finds Murray. About a minute played so far here in the first. Jordan passes to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Fires for three. Good on the three-point shot.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
James Borrego gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. The three from MP. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Williamson in the post. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Sets and slips with the best. I mean, DJ mastered pick and roll action back in his days with the Clippers playing with CP3.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Williamson, Wembanyama knocks it away.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
He had a nice open look right there. And it's 6 points for MP.
Yeah, excellent decision-making from Castle to set up his teammate.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
And now a look at Victor Wembanyama here, coming off a terrific season. Put up about 24 points per, almost 4 blocks and 11 rebounds. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot is missed, he has got great instincts for where the ball is going.
Shot clock at 5. There's Bay. And the Pelicans miss again. Spurs trail by 5. MP looking around. Down low. Here's Champagnie.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
MP against Murray. A 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The drive by MP.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Williamson kicks to Murray. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Wong. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
And it's good, 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Another miss by MP. New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Williamson. Rebound San Antonio. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And the shot goes in. 5 points in the game.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Williamson. Baseline try. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena.
Oh, wow, what a quick move inside.
That is incredible. Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williams.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Castle. A 3 from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wong's got 11 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Poole, no good. Spurs trail by 7. To the middle. Poked away. Jones with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Puts up a 3. Jones, no luck. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Inside, here's Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pelicans leading by 5. Poole outside. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Spurs shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Over to the wing. Here's Fears, covered by MP. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., played college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Jordan Poole, and the shot goes down. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle skills for the Pelicans?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, how about the way they've decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points. And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Spurs trail by 8. The drive by MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Frank looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just
Cornette, he's checked in for the Spurs. Castle comes in for Johnson.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for MP. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Whoa, Fox, what a finish.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires from deep. They get it back. The wide open look here for Fears. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fears has got 6.
In college, the jumper wasn't automatic for Fears. I see signs of improvement.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's hauled in by Queen.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick-out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
On the court right now for the Spurs. In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Fox and Castle are their guards, and it's Cornette in its center.
Finding some space inside. Fears works hard for that one.
Fox finds Barnes. Now Castle goes up from the top of the key. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and they pick up 2. And now it's a 9-point Pelican lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal out.
Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. The kick out to Barnes. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Fox goes in. Here's Cornette. Makes it off the glass.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
New Orleans leading by 11. Out to the right wing. Pass to Fears. 11 feet away, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And hey, this rookie Fears can drain that midi with the best of them.
Vassell, the pass to Barnes. The tray. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Fears. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside. At the paint.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. MP's checked in for De'Aaron Fox.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And it's Williamson missing. Spurs trail by 14. MP kicks to Vassell. His three-pointers off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And again, New Orleans has no luck. For San Antonio, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And he gets the bucket. 17 points for MP.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Pass to Fear. Shot clock at 6. Wong with the rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Over Fear. Barnes against Williamson. And here's MP for 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Wong's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's the 3. That shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And stolen by Williamson. Steps back. Here's Fear. Yep, it counts. Fears has got 15. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Wong. That's good from 17 feet away. Wong's got 22 points. New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Fear. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Another miss by MP. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Fears' shot is off. Spurs trail by 11. The wide open look here for Fox. No good from outside. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And again, no good by New Orleans.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And the basket by Vassell.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Fears with it. MP's there. Misses the wing 3.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Fires the 3. Rebound, San Antonio.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else and tried to out-choke it.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term tells still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett, and Kelly Olynyk subbed in for Stephon Castle.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembanyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look, I think it's easy to say Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
Outside for Murray. No good on the three. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 17-6 run. That's it. The Pelican lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Wong.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
14 feet away. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Murray's got his first points of the game.
Well, that can be a tough range, but Murray made it look routine.
Shot's good by Wong.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Williamson against Olynyk. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell wide open. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Wong's got 4 assists now tonight. And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Williamson outside. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. For 3, Vassell. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Well, things have changed for him this quarter. It's starting to go his way.
Here's Williamson, and the shot goes in. Williamson's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Well, that contact does nothing to Zion. He's just way too strong.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Outside, Jordan. Pass to Murray. Williamson against Olynyk. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell kicks to MP. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
It'll be the Hawks against the Magic in Orlando. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off, Eastern Time.
Not sure we'll see an upset.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Spurs.
If you can make...
That is more than enough.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Jordan is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Bay in at the 3. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Spurs leading by 6. The 3 from MP. Pelicans with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Team foul.
Here's Williamson. Murray outside. Off target from outside. And the Spurs with possession. And here's Vassell from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Wong's got his 7th assist here tonight. Williamson looking it over. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 9. In the corner, Murray with it. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got 5 now.
Well, if Murray's knocking those down, that's going to keep defenders honest.
And a wide-open look for MP. Wembanyama hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Shoots it up. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. And so James Borrego decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Williamson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And the basket by Castle.
Well, you can tell Castle likes playing with pace, taking the shot in rhythm without pausing to get settled.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To the left wing, Williamson kicks to Bay. That 3 off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pelicans trail by 12. Now Williamson. He's got 16 from 11 feet away. And Jordan throws it down.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
A 3 from MP. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. There's the 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. He's got 8.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Here's Wong. Basket counts. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align. Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
And now, Hallie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for MP. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Wasted no time on that one. Murray's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pelicans. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the inside, here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Pelicans trail by 12. Outside, Jordan. Unloads from 9. And the rejection by Wembanyama. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Williamson outside. Williamson is screen on Castle. Back to Williamson. And that one is good. 18 points for Zion Williamson.
Williamson is putting together a great performance, really hunting his shots.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
11 feet away, 5 to shoot, and the shot falls short this time.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's pass to Champagnie. Off on the layup. Pelicans trail by 12. And Fears has it in the corner. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And that one's good, Champagnie.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Fears. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Yves Nisi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Poole comes in for Trey Murphy. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And you look at this Pelicans team, Coach, kind of a wild card in the Western Conference.
Well, Kevin, they have the talent of a top 4 seed, but some serious bumps in the road. I think if their luck improves, the Pelicans could turn things around quickly. Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Jay offline with his 3. Spurs leading by 16. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Queen. Pelicans shooting 43% for the game. Here's Jones, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
1:27 left in the third quarter of the game. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Misses the 3. New Orleans with the ball. Pass to Fears. Lots of room. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Fears has got 21 in the game. 3-pointer, Fox. And no good that time. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. A 12-point game. Over Castle. Pass to Poole. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now Cornette. Wembanyama with it. 25 points in the game. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Queen. The Pelicans shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Jones, no luck. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 17 now, just in the second half. And so it's San Antonio, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter, Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox is out there with MP. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Here's Wong, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Wong's got 38 points. Pelicans trail by 14. Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. He can't get that one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game for him offensively.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
What a smart play by Jones. Staying with his motion and just letting the defense come and foul him.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Here's Fears. And slam dunk by Fears.
Well, this is the kind of offensive performer you want Fears to be. A guy who's making plays happen, scoring at will.
Fox passes to Wong. And here's Vassell from the arc. Pelicans trail by 12. Pass to Fears. From outside the arc. That one no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Good on the shot.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
For 3, the rebound by the Spurs. Wong's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Eden Misi. Spurs also with the sub. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Luke Cornette. And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs.
Pass to Fears. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pelicans trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they'll get another chance. For the 3. Plumlee with the rebound.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Fox from outside. That shot, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So much great work being done by players in this league, Coach. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked.
Oh, my goodness! Look, what a play!
Well, Fox is great operating an offense. He is very skilled setting others up.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And it's good for two.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 29 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
For three, Vassell. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Pass to Fear. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Champagnie. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Kicks it out to Williamson. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And that one's good, Champagnie.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Williamson left side. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Poole's checked in for the Pelicans.
Number 3, Jordan Poole.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by Williamson.
Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
Now, here's Fox. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Pass to Barnes. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 8th assist in the game. Pelicans shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. It's time now to present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Harper dishes to Fox. Back to Harper. Spurs passing it around. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Bay pulls it in. New Orleans with the ball. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Pelicans trail by 20. Strong move off the glass.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Fox! It's good from long range.
Well, you must take Fox seriously from range because he won't question these looks.
Williamson double team. Murray right side. Takes the three. Knocks down the three.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Spurs.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Murray down low. Johnson on him. That one is good.
Well, with each year in the league, we're seeing Murphy become a better distributor.
There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nailed from three-point land. Wembanyama's got 41.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 43 points.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so it's San Antonio. He's